Good morning, children. Write today's date 19-11-2020. Subject English, Grade 4. Block 15, The Fly. It is written using similes in your reader and in your workbook. Don't get confused. The Fly. This is a poem. Who wrote this poem? Walter de la Mare wrote this poem, children. He is author of this poem. In last class, we have seen that he have written silver poem. No? Now today we will read the fly poem, children. Now see, using similes. What are similes? Similes is nothing but comparison of one thing with another thing. How you will compare things? How you will compare a tall person like a tall tree with a tall tree? Like that. See here I gave an example. As brave as lion. So you are comparing a person's braveness with lion. Okay, that is nothing but similes. So, let us read the poem now. The Fly. Take out your reader. See, children, page number 94. Before reading this poem, let us read the glossaries. Fierce, dangerous or wild. Lambkin, young lamb. Lofty, high, of great height. High, of great height. Prickle, a small sharp pointed growth such as a plant thorn. Okay, see. Next one. Children, I have written here meanings so that it will be easy for you to understand the poem. The Fly. Now, the author Walter de la Mare is describing how things look very big for a small little tiny fly, it seems. Fly is very small. So how things look to fly? Because all things are very big. So how everything look? What is describing here? How things look for a tiny fly? He is telling the poem. How large unto the tiny fly must little things appear. Means for a tiny little fly, how things appear. Appear means how they look to the fly. How large unto the tiny fly must little thing appear. A rosebud like a feather bed. A rosebud, but is nothing but before the flower, it will be in a form of bud. A rosebud like a feather bed. It appears like a feather bed, it seems. It prickle means thorn, like a spear. Spear is nothing but weapon. A rosebud like a feather bed. It's prickle like a spear. Next one. A dewdrop like a looking glass. A hair like golden wire. A dewdrop is nothing but a drop of wire is looking like a mirror, it seems, looking glass. A hair is looking like a golden wire to fly, children. The smallest grain of mustard seed. Mustard seed. While eating, mummy will keep mustard seed. No? Mustard seed. Small, it will be black in color. A small grain of mustard seed as fierce as coal of fire. Means the mustard seed is looking like a burning coal of fire, it seems. As fierce means wild as coal of fire. A loaf of bread, a lofty hill. Means, children, here a mustard grain is looking wild like a burning coal in a fire. A loaf of bread is a lofty hill. Loft means tall, lofty means high, like a high hill, a bread piece is looking. Okay, a swap. Swap is nothing but small black and yellow insect. It is like a bee. A wasp a cruel leopard. It will be it is having a black and yellow color stripes. So that wasp is a small bee. It is looking like a leopard, it seems. For whom? For fly, it seems. And speaks of salt, means very small pieces. Speaks of salt as bright to see. A small pieces of salt are very bright to see, it seems. As lambicane to a shepherd is nothing but a small lamb. Lambicane is nothing but a small lamb. Okay, see once again I'll read this. How large unto the tiny fly must tiny things appear? A rosebud like a feather bed, a prickle like a spear, a dewdrop like a looking glass, a hair like golden wire, the small grain of mustard seed as fierce as coal of fire, a loaf of bread, a lofty hill, a swab, a cruel leopard, and specks of salt as bright to see as lambicines to a shepherd. Okay children, hope you all understood this poem. Now take out your workbook. See children, write today's date 19-11-2020. The fly, block 15, using similes, page number 35. Okay, now see S1, the fly. What does the poem The Fly describe? Tick the correct option. First one, the fly describes how the big things appear small to her. The poet describes how the big things appear small to the fly. The poet describes how the small things appear big to this fly. Which is the correct one, children? Tick there. See children, the last one is, the third one is the correct option. So tick in that box. See children, which line from the poem means that a drop of water looks like a mirror to a fly? Now which line is looking like a mirror to a fly? Let us see once. Take out your reader once. See here. A dewdrop like a looking glass. So what you'll write? A dewdrop like a looking glass. Same you write here children. See children, you can write like this, a dewdrop like a looking glass. Next one, explain the meaning of these lines in your own words. A loaf of bread, a lofty hill, means, and a wasp, a cruel leopard. I explained you in your reader with meaning. See, loft is nothing but tall. Lofty is nothing but high. Wasp is an insect which is having a stripes of black and yellow on a body and which will eat flies. Okay. See here, he is asking you to describe these two lines. So you can write like this. I think it is clear. A first line means that a loaf of bread appears to be a high hill to the fly. The wasp appeared to be a cruel leopard. The poet compares the way a leopard kills animals to the wasp that kills and eat flies. Wasp will kill and eat the flies. So this answer you should write like this. 2 points, first line, and this is second line. Next one, this is homework for you all. I have written one sentence, you write another sentence. Don't keep this dash and leave it. How would a book and a bottle appear to a fly? Explain in your own words. You should write with your own, but I have written one for you. How this bottle and book appear to a fly, he is asking. Poet is asking. So see, a book will seem like a wall to the fly. A bottle will seem to be a dash. Anything you can write what you think, children. With this, I have completed your S1. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.